James H. Meredith is formally enrolled at the University of Mississippi, ending one chapter in the federal government's efforts to desegregate the university. The town of Oxford is an armed camp, following riots that accompanied the registration of the first Negro in the university's 118-year history. Much of this film record was destroyed when our cameraman, Gordon Yoder, was attacked, but he did salvage pictures of Governor Ross Barnett at the scene. The governor fought the court order long and bitterly before modifying his stand, saying Mississippi was overpowered by the federal government. President Kennedy appealed to the students and to the people of the state to comply peacefully with the law and bring the crisis to an end. Even as he talked, riots were breaking out in Oxford.
Americans are free and sure to disagree with the law, but not to disobey it. For in a government of laws and not of men, no man, however prominent or powerful, and no mob, however unruly or boisterous, is entitled to defy a court of law. If this country should ever reach the point where any man or group of men, by force or threat of force, could long deny the commands of our court and our Constitution, then no law would stand free from doubt. No judge would be sure of his writ, and no citizen would be safe from his neighbors.
Nearly 6,000 troops patrol Oxford to maintain order, and arrests mount to more than 200 as smaller disturbances erupt the next day. Former Major General Edwin Walker, who came here from his home in Texas, is put under arrest and held in high bail on charges of inciting insurrection. He was flown to a federal prison hospital as relative calm settled on the town in the greatest crisis the South has faced since the Civil War. Flash floods that followed a 9-hour rainfall laid waste the Spanish countryside around Barcelona, leaving horrifying devastation in its wake. While 500 bodies have been recovered, hundreds of others are still missing in what is called the worst natural disaster ever to hit Spain. More than 1,500 homes were swept away, and early estimates of the damage are as high as $13 million. The fertile farm district on the Mediterranean coast had been plagued by drought, with the farmers praying for rain. Rain that finally came in such torrents that it wiped out what crops the drought had left. In the industrial area around Barcelona, factory buildings collapsed without warning. In one textile plant in Terrassa, 78 workers died when the entire structure was swept away. Many of the textile plants, so vital to Spain's economy, are a total loss and will have to be rebuilt from the ground up. The monetary loss is high, but the toll in human misery is beyond estimate. These autumn fashions are traffic stoppers in any language, starting at the top with the choker collar. These suits are from Paris, displayed in Berlin, and photographed for the U.S. Miladies' fashions like music know no language barrier. Its black severity doesn't hide its femininity. This season, they say, the tailored line should be stark in their simplicity. Check and double check this number. It decidedly gives a fair young lady an air of disarming sophistication. No fashion season has ever downgraded the perennial black. It's black that keeps fashion's forecasters out of the red. This is a pair that you might say are a little less formal. And do you see what they found in Grandma's attic? Scarves to insulate against the nippy fall breezes. We can think of only one thing to do. Let's all drink a toast to Dame Fashion. 2,400 West Point Cadets march into New York's Polo Grounds to lend their mighty cheers to the cause. Army is meeting Syracuse, and they meet them head-on. Blazing Army tackles bounce the ball right out of Syracuse possession, typical of today's hard-hitting play. Bill Cheskovich has the ball kidnapped for Army. Cammy Lewis, filling in at quarterback, finds himself trapped on a passing play and makes like a commuter catching the 5-15 as he waltzes 17 yards deep into Orange territory. Stalled, Army falls back for a field goal, and Dick Height's kick is good. In the lead by 3 points, Army kicks off to Syracuse, and the Black Knights are down the field like a wave. They want that ball back, and they don't waste time. The Orange can't move before they lose the pigskin again on a fumble. Jack Johnson recovers for Army. It takes Army just one play to capitalize on the recovery. Lewis sails a long one to Bombadil. It has touchdown written all over it. Syracuse fans get a little solace in the final period. A high punt is caught by Ken Waldrop on the goal line. He's down for a safety, but it's Army's game, 9-2.